Tēnā koutou katoa no mai haere mai, and welcome to the Petone Recreational Ground for the semi-final of the Passi Memorial Trophy between the Petone Ponies and Wainuiomata. This is a battle between first and fourth on the tables, and it's Wainui that are making their way out onto the field for a tunnel. Petone this season undefeated, winning the first round of the Rebecca Luiana Trophy, which we brought you here on Huddy Sports YouTube a few weeks ago. That was a special moment for the club. Wainuiomata have been pretty strong in the competition this season. They were third in the first round, but the second round they've been hit by injuries, and they've snuck into the semi-finals, and be hoping that they can put on a good performance this afternoon. Our referee for this afternoon is Jake Hurd. He's a former OBU player, and he is a loyal servant. He's also doing, this is his first of two games today. He's also doing the under 85s at 2:15, so big day for the referees. Joining me in co-commentary today, well, it's a familiar voice. She was here for the game between Petone and Oris that won the first round, the Rebecca Luiana Trophy. T. Sopawanga, welcome back.
Hello. It's good to be back.
Yeah, so what's your thoughts on the game today? How's the Petone team looking?
Our team's looking really good, and they're really excited to play this game, but I'm sure Wainui will put up equally a great fight today. So I'm excited to see the battle between the two Hutt Valley teams today.
Now, of course, in round one out at Wainui, it was a tough occasion out there for the team, but they pulled away in the end. What is key to Wainui this season, because they've really improved in season 2024?
Yeah, I think it's definitely a tribute to all the girls who are Wainui hard and they've come back to Wainui, but also the new talent that's coming through with their young ones. So I'm sure that they've got a good mix, and they're just as ready and firing for the game today too.
Also today is there are three Wainui players playing their Blazer games today. They are Claridge and also Suzanne Yee and Mene Tupaola, who are the three players that are playing their 100th and Blazer game today. A special moment for them as they come onto the field.
Oh, that's awesome.
Well, it's a special game and a special day for women's rugby here in the capital city. And here comes the Ponies being led out by Garrett Sewer-Smith in jersey 10. Sewer-Smith, she's actually top of the Erin Rush Best and Fairest competition at the moment on 13 points. She's having a strong season, isn't she?
Yeah, she sure is, and she's definitely led from the front, old Kira, and I'm sure she'll do the same today.
Weather conditions today, the rain overnight, but it's cleared up, the sun's out. It's a bit chilly though. This wind's got a bit of chill to it, doesn't it, T?
Oh, it sure does, and no surprise from Wellington, that wind, but good day to play some good rugby.
Now, there's going to be a minute silence before the game to the Petone rugby community, so we'll just pause for the next minute. Well, that is the end of the minute silence as we await kick-off in this all-important semi-final for the Te Passi Memorial Trophy. The Petone Ponies in Wainuiomata, first and fourth on the table. These two teams played 2 weeks ago, and Wainui got beaten that day, 44-7, but they got a few injuries from that game as well. There's a few players missing today from in the Wainui team.
Yeah, there is a few key players missing from Wainui, and I heard that they actually had to default last week as well, so hopefully a lot of their players have come back with no serious niggles. And
how's the Petone team looking so far? No major injuries of note at the moment?
No, not too many injuries. We've got a few that have had to sit out for a couple of weeks on end, myself included, but nothing too serious, which is really good from our season of rugby. So
it'll be Wainuiomata kicking to the northern end of the Petone recreational ground in the hands of Tautau in jersey 10. And the match is underway, and it's a nice flat kick down towards Liafi in jersey 6, and this is a great run right up to the 10-metre mark. Millie Mackey fires it back to Bully the Cow, and she kicked it right down towards the 22. Not afraid to have a run Wainui, as we saw a few weeks ago over the hill when these two teams played in round 1. Yeah, in her blazer game, fires it out. Good run this time here by Hakaraya. Looking to get it out wide again, out to the backs. Heavy collision. And it's been turned over, and this could be a chance for Jackie Patea Ferretti. And she passes it out to Harmony Kautai, and that is going to be the first try of the semi-final. 5-0 Petone. And that was a great try, in particular coming off the Wainui mistake there, T.
Yeah, it sure was, and good read by Jackie just to feed it through the hands for that one.
Jackie Patea Ferretti, she was on the Huri Hui 2 weeks ago, and what a stellar career she has had.
Yeah, for sure.
Blackfern and captain of the Wellington Pride, and still out there running, and
oh yeah, she's
not afraid.
She's still got one more year in her, I think. I keep telling her, come on, Jax, one more year.
So the conversion attempt, 15 in from the eastern touchline. Fortunately, it falls flat, so the score will remain 5-0. 2 minutes gone into this semi-final. And Wainui just having a little bit of team talk down in the southern end goal before running back to halfway. I think the mistakes are going to be key for them this afternoon. They've got to cut those down, T, if they've got a chance.
Yeah, I agree. And same for Petone. We've had quite a few weeks where we've been called up for a lot for our penalties, so we're definitely going to need to chop those down on both sides.
And of course, last week Petone had to travel out to the polo ground. Tell us about that game against Oris, because they were a lot more competitive than they were at the end of round 1.
Yeah, and I think that's a credit to a lot of the players that have come back. And you had Jordan Ngangwu coming to the game, and you also had Aisha. So some really experienced players coming back from Oris, which is awesome to see for our club rugby.
Tony and the ball in hand, Millie Mackey out to Patea Ferretti. Now they stretch it right wide again. Here goes Maddie Gold, and Gold advances it forward. And this could be another one here for Harmony Kautai. They're stretching it in, and it's going to be Millie Mackey that's going to sail under the post and score the second try. That's brilliant teamwork there, T.
It sure was, but Jack, I didn't even see Jax pass that ball, and I don't think she saw it pass to herself, so she's lucky with that one. A good try by Millie.
Millie Mackey, her father Mo, is a legend in Wellington rugby circles. He's long associated with Rongotai College and a long time coaching, also refereed as well. We've had Mo in the broadcasts in the past before, so Millie playing some great rugby at the moment. She's been part of the Canes Power as well, hasn't she, T?
Yeah, she sure has. I think that was last season. And Millie's been around Petone since she was in nappy, so she's been around these fields for much longer than she's been in the jersey.
And she converts her own try, and that makes it 12-0. Petone in fine form early on in this game. 4 minutes gone at the Petone Recreational Ground. And it's going to be a big day here at Petone. Of course, McBain Shield this afternoon at 2:15, which we're bringing you as well. There's a lot of junior rugby on as well. Most of the Petone teams are playing here at home today. And so we had rain overnight, but it's cleared up into what's going to be a stellar afternoon of rugby. The restart straight to the try scorer, Millie Mackey. She passes it out into a big charging run there by Moananui. And this is another devastating run. This is Avina Leah. And here's the first penalty of the game. No clear release, so penalty to Wainuiomata. An opportunity for Wainuiomata to get down into the 22. And what's been the key, one of the key things that Wainui will decide to do here? I think they'll kick the touch or put a scrum down?
I think they'll kick to touch for this one.
Kicking to touch is successful. Be right on the 22. No assistant referees for the semi-final today. There's not enough numbers around in the capital city, so... And there's only 6 available premier referees. So young Ethan Jefferson is going to make his debut today. He's refereeing Parramatta, Plymouton and Wellington. So congratulations, Ethan.
Nice, Jax.
But if you need to, we need more referees, even us to run the flag. So
yes.
Give our 800
Let's
referee
get our
go.
referees going. Need it for our game.
And here's a advantage being played for Wainui. Oh, it's a knock on, but we'll come back for a knock on against Petone, so it's got to be a scrum for Wainuiomata, the first scrum of the game. This will be an interesting facet of the game this afternoon. Tell us about the scrum. What do you think is going to
I think, I know our team definitely loves scrum, but Wainui's got a very experienced forward pack as well, and their coach, Alice Soper, loves her scrum, so I wouldn't be surprised, you know, how good Wainui will be in this forward pack as well.
Front rows come together. Fed in by Yi. Out to the back line into the hands of Tautau. Centre field. Oh, that's a good roll there by Leah Tuia. Centre field, 2 inside the 22.
Good hands.
Good hands with a right a wild pass. The Petone defence is keeping it out of the 22 for now. It's another penalty. No clear release again. Taken quickly, trying to catch the ponies napping, but slowed down there by Alicia Pritt. That's another penalty. Don't think that she was back 10 that time. So the advantage has been played. The pick and go by Nelly Leota. Still going again.
Nice.
Going vital metres. Good charge.
Great charge.
And Petone looked to hold them up. Change of direction again, a pick and go, but too flat. Still 2 metres short of the line. And they're just physically trying to outmuscle Petone, but this defence is holding them out for now. Good run.
Nice TK.
By Crombie. And the kick through the advantage is over. And so Wainui might have to chase back for the ball. 15 outside the 22. It's a run.
Good run.
That's
Great
a
run.
brilliant run. And it's a good tackle there by Falaniko. Wainuiomata still have the ball in the field of play. It's another advantage being played against the ponies. They're going to have to be careful. Loose ball, centre field. Chasing back after it, but we'll come back for the penalty.
Okay.
And so another penalty against the ponies. This one inside the 22. 5 in from the grandstand touchline.
And we've got a Wainui line out here.
So good line out by Wainuiomata. Well taken at the back. Petone looking to hold them up, but they've hit the knee on the ground, so they have to release. Change of direction into the hands of Kelly Tuia. 3 sisters in this Wainui team this afternoon.
Oh, true.
Yep, big team.
That's awesome.
Another advantage being played here now, so referee Hurd is probably going to run out of patience soon. That's a good run, excellent
Great
work.
tackle by TK. Oh.
And they stretch it out. This could be an opportunity. And they got numbers.
Great
Ponies
tackle by Drina.
Drina, but it's been looks like another advantage being played. So Petone going to have to be careful here. They could be heading towards card territory. And we'll come back for the penalty, and I think that referee Hurd will probably have to have a bit of a chat here to Petone T.
Yeah, and that just comes down to discipline, and we've really got to, make our tackle height, make our meters, and try and get onside and really cut down those penalties, because they're going to cost us at crunch time at the end of the game.
So decision time for the Ponies, a penalty. Well, they're going to go for the old-fashioned tap and run. Here we go.
Yeah, I love it.
This is brilliant play. Kronbeck charging forward, 5 away from the try line. Into the hands of Tuia. Another strong run. Semi-final action, and it's all on here. Suzanne Yee passes it out. Ooh, just lost the footing there, but Wainui still have the ball. Stretch it out to Tautau.
Great run.
Excellent run indeed, and they're really building up nicely here, building up a lot of phases, Wainui. Good patience with the ball ahead, considering that they are currently 12-0 down. But they need some reward. Here's a Petone player over the top of the ball, but unfortunately he's lost it. And now they stretch it out again.
Good tackle, Tess.
Here goes Burfa Sifa. And patient build up again. Tupuola.
Oh, TK's just working out there. Man.
Well, there's been a lot of tackles here. Oh, that's a guy's dummy. Managed to be slowed down. Gulof owed in the tackle. Stretch it again.
That should be
One
good.
pass to B. Can they get the try?
Oh,
they're going to be
Harmony.
bundled to touch. But Harmony Koto with the good tackle and defence there, T.
Yeah, that was good defence. But, slipped away in a few times in there. There's a couple of phases, so we're just going to need to tidy it up and go low on our tackle height too. But you got to get it up to Wainui. They had a few really smart plays in tipping and going in those first couple of phases. So I'll be interested to see what happens here 5 metres out from the try line. Oh, it's our ball.
Oh, yes, because they've bundled to touch. So Petone with a real opportunity with the ball. Millie Mackey in centre field. Going to run it out from their 22 now. Mackey changes direction. And that's a good charge towards the 22. Wainui getting over the top of the ball, but fortunately it's going to be the first penalty for Petone. And Wainuiomata, so they've been caught offside. So it'd be disappointing there for Wainui. They had spent nearly, roughly about 5 minutes inside the Petone 22 tee. Didn't come away with anything.
Yeah, and I think that it's quite difficult because I have to give it up to our defense. Our defense has been pretty good this year, but I know Wainui, they're not one to throw in the towel early on in the game, and once they get a sniff in the 5 metre line as the game goes along, I'm sure they'll get their meat pies as we go.
Alicia Print, 19 tries for her career. Good line out throw, centre field. Oh, here's a good run. Another charging run. And we can guess who that is, T.
Yeah, that's Lavinia. That's my guy.
Damaging run, and the Petone ponies crawling their way up now. Sue Smith Centre field, skip pass. Out to Liafa, back inside again to Falaniko. Oh, and a slip there, but Petone get the ball. Oh, it's come out, and Wainui have stolen it. A messy play at the breakdown, and now an opportunity for Wainui to crawl their way back down. Kick goes up in the air. Underneath it is Batia Billy the Cow. But we're going to come back for an infringement against Wainuiomata. Looks like they're offside.
Go, Millie.
Taken by Millie. Here's Sua Smith. Sua Smith, dancing feet. And she's going to sail down and score the third try for the Pope.
Oh, man. Kira's footwork is just crazy. That's crazy.
So that's 8 tries for her in the competition this season.
Shout out to Millie Mackey for reading that smart play and just tapping and going straight away.
So 17-0 with the conversion to come. That was good play indeed by Millie Mackey. But Sua Smith, you can see why she's top of the Aaron Rush best and fairest at the moment. With the dazzling play, the first 5. And it's got to be Millie Mackey again to convert the try. She went over and scored her 5th try of the season earlier, did Millie Mackey, 2nd try of the game. Conversion attempt is successful. So 19-0 is the score. And the Petone Ponies, after 16 minutes, are ahead.
You want to know something funny? This is the first time I've seen Millie kick this whole season.
Oh, really? Oh.
That's the second time, those 2 kicks.
So who's been the usual goalkeeper for the team?
I feel like we just like to share it around this team. So we've got Siengi, we've got Letia, Kira. And you know what? Fun fact, Jack's actually also kicked in our OBU Porneke versus Petone game as well, and you can imagine how that quick went. So.
Oh, yes. So, but Wainuiomata taking up the field. And they'll be gutted there. That roughly 10-minute period where they had a lot of ball and possession and territory, but came away with no points, T.
Yeah, but I know that, like I said before, Wainui's, they will never say die kind of team, so they'll play the full 80.
Oh, that time the pass was too high for Latia to catch it, so if she did actually manage to get hold of that ball, could have sprinted down this grandstand touchline here for another try. But Wainuiomata are going to have the line out. Alufila with the line-out throw.
Ooh.
Successful, but it was a free kick against Wainuiomata. An early jump is the call. Didn't see any jumping, did you, T?
Hey, ref's eyes, I guess. Ref's perspective.
So a free kick, it's in between the 22s, so they can't kick it into touch. It'll be Wainui's ball again, but they're going to put down a scrum. We'll get a good picture of this set piece. They're just trying to get themselves all sorted and set. What's it like within the scrums there, T? You've played there
You know
a few
what?
times.
That's hard. Whoever said being a forward is easy is a liar. That's hard.
So the front rows come together.
Oh,
It's
great
a strong
scrum.
scrum. Excellent work by the Ponies. Centre fielder Sua Smith.
Go, Drina.
Drina Falaniko nearly cutting open. But fast ball through Millie Mackey. Sua Smith again. High pass. Stretching out to Kautai. Petone without the services of Monica Tangawai because she's with the Black Ferns at the moment. They probably won't need it. It's another dummy there by Jackie Passi Ferretti. She could have gone all the way, but she didn't want to be too greedy. And this could be another try pending for the Ponies. Alicia Print brought down 4-way from the line. Millie Mackey, but a penalty from referee Hurd. And it looks like it could be for side entry at the breakdown. Wainui consider themselves lucky there, T.
No, great call, ref, great call.
And it looks like just one of the Wainui players is down, just receiving a bit of attention. Already had enough injuries, the Wainuiomata team, over the last few weeks. They can't afford to lose any more.
Hopefully the player's okay.
Of course, last year Wainui was a joint team with Huddle Boys Maris last year, but Wainui have got enough players for their own team, and there's been a few that have moved from Hutt out to Wainui this season.
Yeah, and I think it's really good to see Wainui have a another team built and put in the women's competition, because historically there's such a amazing club both for the men and women, and it's good to see that a lot of locals can actually play for their home team now as well. So it's really good to see Wainui out there, and I know that we always love versing them, so it's been good. Tony won the Mini McBain 30-38.
Oh, good. So we've got a score update. The Mini McBain, Petone, year 8s, of course, Petone won 33, was it?
38-30, I think he said.
38-30, yeah. So, good win.
Shout out to the little, McBain teams. That's pretty cool.
Well, the under 8 Petone team actually had dinner at the club on Thursday and had a few people speak to them.
That's awesome.
On the Premier team, so that was pretty cool.
It's awesome when, our Premier teams get to give back to our young ones. Because I know for a lot of Prems, that's where they started too.
Now, Lufia's line-out throw was interrupted. And it's going to be a Petone line-out. And looks like Print wanted to get this thrown in quickly, but referee Hurd just making sure that the line-out was structured. Well taken by Passi Ferretti. They looked to try and drive it, but Wainuiomata managed to disrupt that drive. So it comes out to the back line now. High pass out to Sue Smith. Centre field with Palaniko. And this is a great pass, and it could be another try. It's a try. Try has been awarded. But I imagine a warning will be given for that high tackle.
Yeah.
And that looks like it was Hami Kultai's gone in for his second try of the game there, T. 24-0 now.
Yeah, good job to Harmony, and credit to the team. But Harmony's pretty big damage on the outside, so no surprises there.
And Millie Mackey again. Well, she's going to have a bit more of a difficult kick this time. We 4 in from the eastern touchline, right on the 22. Well, the wind behind them, so this might help a little bit. Version unsuccessful, so the score after 22 minutes will remain 24 points to 0. Petone Ponies on fire here at the Petone Rec in this semi-final. An absolute fine form. What do you think is the one thing that Wainui we just need to work on here, T? Just they're 24-0 on the scoreboard, but they've had a lot of opportunity with the ball in hand. What do you think they need to do?
Yeah, I think it might just be an execution thing, and I think as they get into their green zone, within their 5 minutes, I think, just executing their pace, because, you know, Wainui is such a good side, both in the forwards and the backs, so I'm looking forward to seeing more on the attacking end from them.
Serena Telltale gets played back underway, short restart. Bounce was awkward in front of Prince, but well picked up. Print with the ball again, right on the 10-metre mark. And Wainuiomata have been penalised. As we await the secondary single, and that was diving off their feet. Oh, they're trying to figure out who's actually going to take the kick.
So yeah, like I said, we just love to share the load in our team. You know, everyone gets a shot.
So the kick hasn't gone into touch.
Oh, great hands. Oh, what a good run.
Oh, this is a great run by Wainuiomata.
Good tackle by Maddie Gold.
Maddie Gold with the tackle, but unfortunately a foot went into touch, so it's going to be a line out for Petone on the 10-metre mark inside their own half. Of course, the other semi-final on today, North St Oris, that would be...
Yeah, that'll be a really good game.
That would be a real physical game, that one, won't it? So
yeah.
Who are you picking in that one, too?
Honestly, I actually don't know who's going to take that one out, but yeah, I have no idea, to be honest.
Oh, great offload.
Go
and now
TK.
They stretch it out for
Go TK.
the Uffy, and she could go all the way. Oh,
great tackle.
Fend. And Wainuiomata committing players to the breakdown, but unfortunately penalised again. Mackie looking for quick ball.
And we're going.
And we're going into the hands of Maddie Gold. Here's Patia Ferretti. Passes. It was off the ground. One skip pass. Leather Cow could go all the way. She offloads it in the tackle. Another pass again, Mackie. And this could be another try in the corner. Could it be for Falaniko? Referee heard. Awards the try. So Drina Falaniko has her first try of the game. It's now 29-0. And the Villagers and the Ponies are in absolute control. Of course, Falaniko, she previously played for MSP, that's right. So, and well, last year they won the second round. Just a shame that there's no Maris team this year.
Yeah, it is a shame, but, you know, I won't lie and say that I love having our MSP girls in our Petone jerseys, Drina and Monica, so we're really grateful. And Marcel Parks, I have to give credit to her as well. She's been a part of our team this season too, so I'm really grateful for those guys. But hopefully MSP can also get a team together next season too.
Also, the Izzy Ford Cup is on the line next week as well, along with the Tia Passi. So looks like Parramatta Plimmerton are already into that final, aren't they? I think.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. Oh, Latia! Oh, nice,
wow.
Latia! Love to see it.
Well, that might be the. She might just take over the kicking duty for the rest of the season.
You know what? So. Probably not, because they always share it. So. But shout out Latia, great kick.
Yeah, that's an excellent kick indeed. Awesome work by Latia. Now, believe it or not, she's still at school, isn't she?
She is still in high school, from St Mary's. Year 13, I think. So, awesome to have the young girls coming through.
Restart. Bounces in front of Mackie. She kicks it up. Chasing back after it is Va'a. Secures the ball. She puts up the high kick. Latia Bulilakau has got the ball. Passes infield to Bella Dickinson. It's loose, and that pass has gone forward courtesy of the wind as well. So it's going to be a scrum to Wainuiomata now. They've got a set piece, attacking set piece here. Can they get their first points of the morning? As that wind just picks up in its intensity again. So the field's been in great nick this season. You remember last year, the wreck was torn up. It
basically
was flooding.
A whole big puddle, basically.
Yeah. It was one almighty big puddle, but at the moment, this season, we've been blessed with some great conditions. So.
Very blessed. Oh, great scrum.
Pressure applied by Petone. Off the back goes Kronbeck. 12 away from 22. It's been turned over, but the kick was charged, so we're going to come back for the knock-on. It's going to be a Petone scrum. Well, that Petone scrum was almighty powerful, and looks like one of the Wainui players might have gone down a bit injured there at the moment. Just trying to work out who that is. Seems to be back on her feet, so that's good news. Medic's just doing a bit of a check on the player to make sure she's all right.
Might just need the magic water.
Magic water.
I know, I always need some magic water sometimes.
Well, time's back on, and it's going to be Pony scrum. And knowing how powerful their defensive scrum was before, what are we going to expect with this one? It's going to be powerful indeed again.
Yeah, I think so. That's a credit to Yuj, our coach. He's one of our forwards coach, so credit to him for really investing the time into us this season. And, you know, even though he's got kids in other sports teams, I'm really grateful for him and his work within our forwards this year.
Well, we just... looks like that there might have been... something was said. The referee has stopped play and brought the captains over. So interesting to see what this decision is for.
Yeah, I'm curious. I'm very curious.
It looked like a great scrum.
Maybe a bit too much chit-chat, because maybe that's what it is.
We all know that front rowers love to give their penny advice, that's for sure.
I love it. I love it.
Well, 18 and 20, 18, that's Lavinia Leah is called over, and also Suzanne Yee, so...
Suzanne's the Wainuiomata captain, eh?
It's a halfback, yeah. Leota's there, she's in 7 and registered.
My eyes
Well, it's going to be a penalty to Wainuiomata.
Okay.
And we'll see what the signal was for. I'm not too sure. So, it's been a turnover from that scrum and it resulted in a Wainui penalty. But they have the ball in the 22 now. It's been stolen, and Millie Mackey has her darting run. Offloads it, but it's been picked up by a Wainui player. So it's all happening here at the moment. Ball being thrown around. Another advantage being played against the Ponies.
Yeah, not rolling away for that one.
Well, they wanted to play quickly, but
Lavinia
Leah, she slowed down the quick tap. And that's an almighty big 10 metres that Petone have been marched back for.
That's just coming down to discipline now, you know, those little things you just, you know, when the ref's already given Wainui a penalty, you just really got to just head down and try and keep our penalty count down.
The tap, and here's a good run.
Yeah, great run by Wainui.
And they're now 6 away from the northern try line. Yeah, and he plays the game, fires it out to Leota. Slow advancement again. Tuia with a good charge, but brought down by the Petone defence. The Ponies' defence up flat, isn't it, T? Yeah. Nalufia goes for a run, but it's another penalty inside the 22. And look for another quick tap again. Yes, here we go. Now Lufia's not afraid. She charges it forward. 4 away from the line now, directly in front of the posts. And reaching in as Yi. And the hands. Kick over. It could work out. It's gone backwards, but it's into the hands of
I love seeing forwards kick it.
Yeah.
I think it's so good.
I think
nice.
Charlene Tui was expecting it. Brought it back. Here we go. Out to the hands of Telltale. Centre field.
Nice, Tess.
Get over the top of the ball. This could be a turnover. No. Good players from Wainui coming into the break.
Oh, great kick!
Here we go. Could this work out? Oh, it's been grounded just in time. Referee
Great vision.
Hurd
Great vision by their number 12, was it?
Yes, and the ball was carried back, so it's going to be a 5-metre scrum for Wainui.
This will be a great scrum right here.
Well, under pressure at the Ponies.
Yeah.
They are ahead 31-0, but I think the penalty count is well over 10 against them at the moment.
Well over.
Yeah. That'll be something for the coaches to talk about.
Big scrum here for Wainui. They can capitalise on this, this will really get their momentum going.
So, scrum time for Wainui. Suzanne Yi with the ball in hand. It's just going to be blowing up again. Just over 5 minutes to go in the first half here in the Tia Passi Memorial semi-final. Petone in control, but under pressure inside their 22. Good pressure applied by the Ponies. Ball comes out in time, does it? No. And referee Hurd is going to blow this up. Looks like it could be a reset scrum, but gee, that was a big pressure
scrum.
implied to that scrum, wasn't it? Jeez. Well, you've got players in that Petone front row that have all had representative honours, haven't they? So
yeah.
Vinny Leah was in the Pride last season. She was a real find for them. So
yeah, and I'm excited to hopefully see her back in that Pride jersey this year.
Of course, it was a tough campaign in the Pride last season. They got relegated from the Premiership, so. Oh, untidy, but it's come out for Wainuiomata. They stretch it out. Can they get a try?
Nice.
Oh, good
great run.
Excellent run. That was brilliant. Brilliant there by Billy Va'a. And they're only 2 metres away from the line now. Stretch it out high, pass, it's lofty. And it's a juggle, and it's been picked up by the Ponies. Autumn Rural managing to control that one. Millie Mackey fires it back to Matia. Well taken at the back by
Oh, great run.
Claridge, and this is another
good tackle
great run.
Tia.
So, Wainuiomata driven back out to the 22. They have to charge up again. Good run by Tupuola. Another advantage being played against Petone. This time I think it might be Millie Mackey that was offside.
Oh my.
And there's a speaker system here. The wind's causing havoc with it at the moment.
Jeez. We built the whole sound system for McBain, eh, boys? Yeah. Jeez. Hey, I hope they come out and come support our ponies too.
Oh, you hope so. Here we go again. Charge through by Nalufia.
Nice.
Oh, bounces awkwardly. And it's going to be a knock-on against Wainui, so it's going to be a pony scrum. Sue Smith was just down. Just looks like she was just got a bit of a hit there. She's still down again. Doesn't look too. Looks like she's resting an arm by the looks of it.
I hope she's okay. But you know what? One thing about Kira, she's one of the toughest kids I know.
Well, she's going to brave it by the looks of it, but she really is holding around that shoulder region, it looks like. So
yeah, hoping our subs are ready just in case. Oh my, that sound system is loud. I don't know if you can hear that over on the live stream, but I've got the whole 9 yards here at Petone today.
Good scrum. It comes out to the back line now. Sue Smith seems to be back on her feet and more comfortable. Kicks it down. It bounces awkwardly. Chasing back after it is Claridge. Wild click. They have to hold court on the referee's call. And here's a good run. Just short of the touchline. Good running defence there by Wainui. Millie Mackey pass out to Leah.
Great chop tackle.
Excellent defence by Wainuiomata. Out to the back again. Centre field with Patia Ferretti. She goes for the pass. It's got backwards. And so still Petone ball. Wonky pass again. All happening here. Stretching out, and this is going to be another try. And it's going to be a try for Latia Willie the Cow to advance the score further for Wainui approaching half-time. Petone before approaching half-time. So 36-0 with the conversion to come, and yet again the error is just costing Wainui there. But Petone though, heading towards half-time, I think the coaches definitely will be having a word with the high penalty count. Probably lucky they weren't given a card there in that first half. So.
I agree. Just really need to cut down our errors and really play. You know, we've already had us going back 10 twice now, so
yeah.
we really need to cut down our penalties here.
And so it's going to be Millie Mackey again with the conversion. She strikes it, it's got the distance, and it's over.
Nice. Oh, that's half time.
And that is going to be half time here at the Petone Recreational Ground. 38-0 is the score, and the Ponies in total control. But Wainui are showing some glimpses there, aren't they, T?
Yeah, Wainui definitely are, and I think, you know, there's 40 minutes left to go, and despite the score, you can't you know, kind of dismiss what Wainui have, because they are a really good side and still have got experience and leagues. So I won't be surprised if they really bring a big second half coming up.
So we'll be back in roughly 5 minutes' time for the second half. Right, welcome back to the Petone Recreational Ground, and it's 39-0 to the Petone Ponies over Wainui. A very dominant first half. We've also had a change in commentators too. 38-0, I should say. It's 38-0. But we've got change in code commentators. T's head off because she wants to see it from the ground level. We've got Eva and Linda here. They're both two other injured ponies as well. So your thoughts on that first half?
It was a really dominant first half, and just see the structure for the ponies, and Wainui still getting set into it with the new backs coming in. But otherwise, we'll try to keep them scoreless and see what happens.
Well, the play is underway. Look down towards the 22, Wainui, a bit messy, juggling around with the ball, but the ponies counter-ruck through. Looks like they've stolen the ball. Excellent work.
Nice chase.
Over the top. But Wainui have still managed to hang on. Now they have to run out of the 22. They do have the wind behind them in this first half. Wainui in the second half, Wainui. Ball's fired back. Oh, it's been charged by Millie Mackey. Can she get hold of the ball? Wainui get back there just in time. So fortune favours the brave there, and they were very lucky, Wainui, to get out of that. Now the kick goes down. Picked up by the ponies. Matia fires out to Sue Smith. Centerfield dancing around. Oh, she's got around 4 tacklers.
Beautiful.
Ends up being 5. Got printed acting halfway. Oh, it's a knock on. A knock on there by Autumn Royal, and it's going to be a Wainui scrum inside their 22 centre field. Now, Linda, your position on the field, what position do you play? And what is your injury at the moment?
Oh, I was playing outside backs, mostly just the wing, and I got concussed last Wainui game.
Oh, yes, and so you got the 3-week stand down, is that correct?
Yeah, 28 days.
Oh, yeah, so you miss next week's final, do you?
Yes.
Oh, that's a bit of a shame. And Eva, as well, you're injured at the moment. What's your injury?
Yeah, I am. I just have just a bit of swelling in my knee at the moment. Just resting this week, and hopefully if we do make finals next week, just focusing on that. Yeah.
And where do you play on the field?
I play lock. I do play Lucy sometimes, but mainly a lock.
So you know what's happening in the scrum here at the moment. Tell us what could be happening in here. Defensive scrum.
I think our scrums are getting pretty strong over the season. It did start off quite slow, but I think we're just slowly starting to kind of get the hang of it, just getting it put together. Yeah.
So here's Sue Smith with the ball. They stretch it out to the wing through Harmony Kotai. Oh, she fends off 2. Good pass infield to fella Nico. And she goes over and scores another try.
Beautiful.
Beautiful try. That's try number 3 for her. All right, 43-0 is the score. And let's talk about some of this star-studded backline that we have in the Ponies girls. Of course, that's the 3rd try for Harmony, but you've also got some good young talent in here too. Tell us about some of these players.
Yeah, I think we've got quite a young team. A lot of us, there's quite a few of us who are still in high school as well, including me and Linda. But yeah, and we also got a lot of experience as well. So it's nice having also like a lot of the girls who have played higher level than club, just to help support us girls. Yeah, it's a really good environment, and they're really good coaches to us as well. Yeah.
Well, you're getting some encouragement out there from the player running out the kicking tee. It's T herself out there, T Sapawanga. She was up here before, and she just gave you a good thumbs up. The conversion was unsuccessful by Millie Mackey, so the score is going to remain 44-0 is the score. So the Petones in total control. Now, of course, you girls they've played Wainuiomata 2 times this season. What's your thoughts? Because in the first round, they were really competitive against you over there at William Jones Park.
Yeah, I think maybe just due to injuries, I think that they were able to put on a really good team when we did versus them at William Jones. I think it's just really unfortunate that they're just kind of having to make do with what they have at the moment. But yeah, I think with a good.
So the kickoff there didn't go the 10, so it's going to be a scrum, centre field for the Ponies. A bit of a wonky kick, that one.
This will be good to see their set moves after this. See how they use it right in the middle of the scrum, see which way they go.
And we've got a substitution as well for Petone. It looks like Tangi Tutu's coming on in 17, and it looks like it's going to be Lavinia Leah who's going to have a rest. She doesn't come off the field very often, does she?
No.
But she's been in devastating this form, hasn't she, old Lavinia Leah? She's charged up the field and players flying off every time she's running into them. Tell us about her, because she's quite the character too.
She's huge powerhouse on the field, just runs really strong, always getting us over the gain line. And then off the field, she's like a great captain, just supports the team, all the girls, injured, on, off the field, just give you the shirt off her back type of person.
Well, penalty here against Wainuiomata. And so Petone will enjoy another penalty to kick this down. And it's been a hive of activity here at the Rec today. There's been junior rugby on. There's and there's still another game just in the background there, junior rugby going on. And then, of course, we've got some big games happening this afternoon too, including one called the McPain Shield at 2:15. You'll be able to watch that on Huddy Sports YouTube. Here, Petone out to Kautai. 3 tries so far, a hat-trick already. Can she get 4? And they wrap around here quickly to slow her advancement. Millie Mackey reaching in. Big pass out to Tangi Tutu, but there's been a knock on. And it's going to be a scrum for Wainui, and some substitutions happening here for Wainui as well.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
So, both of you girls, you said you're still at school. Where do you go to school?
We both go to St. Mary's College, Wellington.
Oh, yes. Yep. And of course, how's St. Mary's going? Because St. Mary's has such a strong rugby program. Tell us, how's the team going this season?
Yeah, it's going good. We do have quite a young team this year, so we're being able to play with both our under-15s girls moving up to the first 15. We have got a lot of numbers, which is really good to have. So our season starts next week, and we're going to be versing a Midwest USA team.
Oh, wow.
Coming down to verse us, so it should be a really good game.
Yep. Front rows come together. Ball's been fed in by Yee off the back through Kronbeck, who's been hard toil this afternoon. There's the kick through, looking to latch onto it. And so Petone looking to run it out. Sue Smith. There's Millie Mackey. Millie Mackey going right down this touchline. Can she go all the way? She throws it infield. Sue Smith has to lunge down and get it. And Wainui have the ball. And they run it out from their 22. The Ponies back, having to rush back on defence. Ball's fired back. Wainui under pressure, just in their 22, right on the line. High kick underneath it as Latia bounces awkwardly between her and Patia Ferretti, and Patia Ferretti flicks it back to Latia. Centre field with Maddie Gold. Oh, that time knocked on by Falaniko. But if she managed to hang on to that, she could have gone over and scored her second try. So, Linda, tell us about Jackie Patia Ferretti. She's ever experienced, a former Black Fern. What experience has she brought into the Petone team this season?
She's just a great person to have on the team, always lifting, always bringing the energy, and you can just see that she just shows and leads by example with all her experience, always up the guts or over the ball. She's just a really good person to have.
So, scrum time for Wainui. 8 minutes gone into the second half. 43-0 is the score. The front rows come together. Push pressure comes on from the Ponies. Wainui got to get this out quickly. Yeah, he does that. Out to centre field, but unfortunately it's been knocked on. And so the Ponies are going to have a scrum centre field right inside the 22. A good set piece. And Eva, let's talk about this scrum. What do you think the movement's going to be going out to the back line?
I know that we definitely do like to spread it edge to edge. Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen.
Well, they could give it out to Kautai again. She's already got 3 tries. Of course, Hami Kautai, she was in the Wellington Pride last season.
She was also in the Hurricanes Polar.
That's right, she was too, wasn't
Jacks.
she? Yeah. Lily Mackey. Sue Smith. Oh, here she is again. Harmony Kautai, can she go over and get number 4? Just short of the chalk. Advantage has been played, and it's going to be a try for Maddie Gold, her first for the afternoon. So, 48-0 is the score. Half a century marker waits if this conversion can go over. Maddie Gold, and she debuted this year against Norths. Tell us about Maddie Gold, Linda. What's she like?
Well, she's just came from Canada this year, and she just came to play in Wellington, get some New Zealand rugby under her belt, and then she's been such a great player in the midfield, just creating space, doing her role, and just a really strong player.
Well, of course, she would have been happy a few weeks ago for Canada's Test victory, wasn't it?
Yeah, talked about that at training. Bit too proud. No, she's great.
So the conversion attempt, 8 in from the grandstand touchline. And unfortunately unsuccessful, so the score's going to remain 48-0. So the Petone Ponies continue on their dominant form. We'll see if we can try and see what the other score is maybe in the other semi-final. We'll do our best to get that to you, but that's between Norths and Orange. Now, both of you probably have played against them this season. Orange, though, they've got a few players back. Who do you think is going to win that semi-final?
Oh, that is a really tough one. I think last week when we did versus Oris, they put on a really tough fight against us, and I think that if they keep that up, I think it should be a really good game. But yeah, Norths also have a pretty strong team going forward, so I reckon it could be pretty close if they both bring it.
Advantage has been played against Wainuiomata. Ball comes out. Let's get passed through. Yeah, they go running down the short side. 8 metres inside Wainui territory, loose ball. And referee Hurd has said the ball was knocked on by Wainui, so the earlier advantage had finished. And so it's going to be a Wainuiomata scrum. Wainuiomata this season finished 3rd in the Rebecca Luiana Trophy. And a very strong first round. A few injuries have hit them in the second round. Both these two teams met a few weeks ago. It was 44-7 that day, so there's still an opportunity for Wainui to get some points on the board. They've come close a few times, particularly in that first half. Yeah, I saw that. So we're going to have a reset scrum. It twisted around too far there, so Wainuiomata still with possession of the ball at scrum time. So 48-0 the score. Second half action in this Tia Passi Memorial Trophy. Davinia Larsina is on the field for Wainui. Tell us about her, Linda.
Davina, well, she just came back from playing for Manusina, so she had a really great debut there, and also playing for Petone. She just works the midfield really well. She's come on for Latia and Bully the Cull, so excited to see her impact.
Well, she's a big impact indeed, and Latia's had a great season, hasn't she? She's really held on to that fullback jersey.
Yes, definitely has.
Penalty here against Petone at scrum time. And lucky they weren't advanced 10 again, because a bit slow getting that ball back. Patia Ferretti being a bit cheeky. And a penalty here for Wainui. As they will kick this into touch. Well, big day here at the Petone Recreational Ground. Petone's on fine form. One hand into the final next week, and then, of course, McBain at 2:15. We'll be bringing you that on Huddy Sports YouTube. That coverage starts from 2 o'clock. Wainuiomata line out. Disrupted by Petone, but Wainuiomata still have possession of the ball. It's a loose pass, and it's been had to tidy it up. And coming back after that was Billy Va'a. And Sua Smith doing extremely well. A good tackle. Good run again. Going to Timu. It's been turned over and by Petone. Have the ball. Sua Smith having to tidy it up and chasing back. Tries to take it into contact. Got Millie Mackey if she needs, but she takes it down to the ground. Mackey. Good pass out. Oh, it's gone backwards, has it? No, knocked on. So it's just starting to get messy here at the Petone Rec. And it's going to be a Wainuiomata scrum. Another substitution coming on for Petone. Who is this substitution?
Kima.
Oh, yes. And tell us about her.
Yeah, she's one of our really good players. She's helped us. She's a good leader in our team, and definitely brings a lot of energy and culture to our team as well, and just really great to have her around. Oh, and we've also got Chilean coming on as well. She's one of our newer girls as well. It's really good to. She comes all the way out from Kapiti, so it's really nice to, see her play and get her debut this year.
Well, we've got time off here because in the first half, Sua Smith went down with a shoulder, an arm injury, and it looks like she's just getting that reattended to. So the physio's back on. She's had some tape applied. Time's back on. But that would be quite a crucial loss for Petone if Sua Smith's injury is anything significant.
Yeah, but she's really toughens it out, but always makes sure to do her recovery and physio and things. So hopefully it's not too big.
So a scrum for Wainuiomata, centre field, right on the 10-metre mark. Almost midway through the second half, and Petone in total control. Let's take it out to the back line now.
Sister play.
Good pass out. Approaching halfway, Petone getting players over the top, but they're going to be penalised, and they were driving off their feet that time. Taken quickly by Suzanne Yee. Out to Kronbeck. And Kronbeck, she's had a strong game for Wainui. Really putting in the hard miles this afternoon. Another advantage has been played, and it's going to be another penalty. No clear release. So decision time for Wainui. Suzanne Yee surveys the options. They're going to go for the tap and the run. Take it into contact. Big collision. That was a almighty big collision, that one. Oh, but unfortunately it's been knocked on. And Petone continuing to play the ball. Jackie Patia Ferretti taken into contact. Box kick goes up. Bounces awkwardly. But Wainui have done well. Centre field over the top. They've secured it well. He looks for options. Change of direction. Out to Tupuola. He's also playing her Blazer game this afternoon. 100 games turn a Blazer at Wainuiomata. Oh, but unfortunately the pass was too low and it was knocked on. And so it's going to be a Petone scrum. And so roughly with midway through the second half, it's starting to get a little bit messy out there, girls, isn't it? What have both teams got to do now? Because the passing and the knock-ons are starting to occur a lot more frequently.
Probably just keeping the passes up, making sure you're aiming for your targets, and the fatigue setting in now, so fighting through that just to keep playing through.
So we just wait and see what's happening here. Referee just checking on the back lines. The front rows are coming together. The wind continues to pick up in intensity. At least the sun's out, but it's got a bit of chill to it, this wind. Of course, the finals next week. The Izzy Ford and the Passi Memorial Trophy finals next Saturday. And then all important, we're waiting to see who gets selected into the Wellington Pride. It'll be interesting to see who Fianati picks in his squad for season 2024. What's your picks, Linda?
There've been lots of good players, but I expect and hope that lots of the girls will come from this Petone team, seeing that this is a tight unit, but also there's some standout players from Wainui, Oris, Norths also.
Yep.
Be good to see and lift pride this year.
Here goes Harmony Kautai, running into contact. 6 out from the 22, Mackie. Fires it out to Ulu. Mackie again. Oh, juggled out to Kautai, but it's gone backwards. Try number 4 was beckoning, but not to be. And so Wainui will have the line out throw. 5 inside their own 22, but there was the option. So it's going to be a scrum for Wainuiomata. So the coaches for Petone this season, girls, you've had Shannon Nightingale and Eugene Smith. Who else is involved in the coaching lineup?
We also have Fred and Axe. They're really, really good coaches to us. They provide us with lots of support and just bring a really good culture to our team as well.
Solid platform. Fit in well at the back for Yee. Push comes from Petone. Millie Mackie nearly disrupting play. But underneath it was Harmony Kautai. She decides to have a run and she bundles through. Tautau into the 22. Looking to speed it up again. Here's Maddie Gold. She kicks it through, but she kicked too much onto it, has she? It's got to go into the end goal. Oh, just grounded in time by Wainui. And it's got to be a goal line dropout. Well, the kick there from Maddie Gold, it looked like, girls, it had a bit too much on it, but it just faded at the end, and Wainui just managed to survive there.
Yeah, it was a beautiful, tricky kick. Just waited in the wind to see. But overall, we know that we have a good chase, so hopefully next time it can be grounded.
Goal line dropout. Picked up by Petone through Falaniko. Falaniko fends past 2. Oh, she nearly cut open. And the gaps are starting to open up now. Here goes Ulu. And she looks for the offload, but it's come off a Wainui hand. The referee Hurd has said it has come off a Petone player, and it's going to be a scrum centre field for Wainuiomata, and a few more substitutions happening for both sides. Front row replacements. So Christina Waisi has come on. She is wearing jersey 29. And look at this, Jackie Partia Ferretti. She doesn't come off the field very much, but she's been rested, girls, and but no, she's happy about that, is she?
Probably.
But Nikki Robbins on for Jacks.
Yes, so Nikki Robbins debuted this year against the Porniki OBU combined team. So the front row scrum's taking a while to set. It's finally coming together. 15 minutes left in this semi-final. Wainui got to try and get out of their own 22. Good push by the ponies. Off the back, it's a loose pass. Serena Tautau has does well. 2 metres away from their own try line, under real pressure from these ponies. Box kick comes through. Oh, awkwardly, but Maddie Gold managed to knock it backwards. Good run here by Asina, and could be all the way through, but we've got a few players down and back play for Wainui. It looked like there was a bit of awkward collision there, girls.
She just ran straight through them, and I guess there might be some hit heads, but we'll see. Hopefully nothing too serious.
Nothing too serious. The medics are out there quickly. We're just going to have time off as we check on the welfare. So it looked like Bertha Sifa might be down, receiving a bit of attention from that heavy hit from the break. But she seems to sitting up right now, which is good. That's good news. The referee is just also checking on her welfare as well. Looks like time's going to be back on. Billy Mackey to line up another conversion attempt. The conversion is successful. So 55-0 is the score. And it looks like Bertha is coming off, taking quite a heavy hit there, but best for your welfare, as you girls will know. Linda, you've just recently had a concussion. Tell us what the recovery like is for that.
Sometimes it's just bright lights and loud noise initially, gives headaches and stuff. It's kind of annoying injury to have because you're fine, you can run and everything, but it's always best to look after your head, especially for Billy. We'll see how she is.
So Billy Va'a, one of those players that was involved in that heavy collision. Billy Va'a is gone to the dugout. Play back underway, down towards the 22. Well taken by Tangi Tutu. Good place and run. Billy Mackey again, down that short side. Fly through centre field.
Right.
Sue Smith. Good offload again. Over the top. Bounces awkwardly. Oh, someone's going to decide to pick it up. And Larceta manages to pick up the ball. Oh, wrapped up quickly. That time was Nikki Robbins. Good tackle there by Wainui.
Get it up.
And good counter-rack through too as well. Slow advancement by the ponies. Now centre field again. Sue Smith. Oh, kick through from the prop. And it works out well. Taken awesome work there by Autumn Royal. It looks like that might have been Eva that might have kicked that one through, but unfortunately, referee Hurd has found a knock on, and so Wainui are going to have a scrum outside the 22. Well, that was a pretty fancy kick there, wasn't it, Linda?
Yeah, Sienna used to actually be a first five, so she's still got that kicking in her blood.
Yep.
Still does our kicking for us sometimes, but beautiful to see forwards and backs skill set.
Yeah. Awesome work, and looks like jersey 16. Hope Soul's coming onto the field.
That's Jemima.
Oh, it's a Jemima, is it? So, bit of a change of number from the program. And it looks like Ulu Ulu has been replaced as well. She's had a strong game, the number 8, hasn't she?
Yeah, it definitely has. She was quite physical during this game and it was really good to watch.
So, another scrum. Fed in well. Good pressure applied by the ponies. Running it up through into the contact. Still a Smith in there. Nearly a possible strip. Yee managing to fire it out to Crombeck. Building up nicely, advancing forward here, but the ball's popped out. Advantage has been played for a knock-on. Millie Mackey again, high pass. And here we go, down the short side. Offload to Millie Mackey. Oh, kick over the top. And taken out, that's a penalty. And Mackey taps it quickly again, and now they run and they charge, and that is going to be Wainuiomata. Can she get the ball down? No, she's been driven back, so it's still there for the ponies. Patient build up again, Wainuiomata keeping them out, but the try's been awarded. And so 60 is up on the board for the ponies. 60 points to 0 with 10 minutes to go. Do you identify who that try scorer was, Linda, or Eva?
I think that one was Trelane. I think this is her first try for the season, so congrats to her, yeah.
Oh, good. Well, that's good work for her. Try scorers today enjoying a flourish of play. And Millie Mackey. His conversion attempt will just be outside the 22. Vovan from the Eastern touch.
It looks like Billy's gone back on as well.
Oh, she just has to hold while wait for the conversion. Probably can't run in front of that, could she? So. Here we go. Millie Mackey's conversion attempt will fall short. And so the score will remain 60 points to 0. Billy Va'a's back on. So that is good news for Wainuiomata and for her. Well, at 12:30 after this game will be the Premier Reserve game between Petone and Huddle Boys Marist. And just a reminder, at 2:15 will be McBain Shield. Our coverage of that will start from 2 o'clock here on Huddy Sports YouTube. Good, healthy crowd starting to build up around the recreational ground. A great day for community rugby. That's what it's all about. Another good run here by Tangi Tutu. Now advantage being played against Wainuiomata. Been a high penalty count game.
Yeah.
And really both teams have been caught.
Both teams will have to work on the penalty count and just keeping their discipline, especially for the final and games to come.
Just short of halfway. Good run there by Kautai. Kick over the top. Who's it going to get? Oh, that's well taken there by Falaniko. And Falaniko will go over and score her second try. Clever play. She saw an opening, kicked it over the top. And 65-0 is the score. Well, that was some great play there by Adrina Falaniko. She previously played for Marist St. Pat's for 2 seasons, but tell us about her, Eva.
Yeah, she's quite good to have in our team. Definitely brings a lot and just makes such an impact for us. Yeah, it's really good to have her a part of our squad this year. And yeah, as you can see, that try was just beautiful.
Beautiful vision. The conversion attempt awaits for Millie Mackey. Try for herself. This to be possible fourth successful conversion. Conversion is successful. 67-0 is the score. All right. No, Wainuiomata have fought gallantly, but they've been hit hard by injuries in the last few weeks. They put up a good fight here this afternoon, but Petone have been in total control. And girls, you're into the final next week. How special will that be? Because last year, you couldn't get past Marist St. Pat's, and now you've got a chance to win it.
Yeah, I think it would be so good to redeem ourselves. I think last year's final was a really hard one, and yeah, so we'd just love to redeem ourselves this year and hopefully take the win.
Well, centre field, Petone with the ball in hand. Sua Smith, good pass out. Here's Falaneko again. She's got to try it again, but that time up to the task was Wainui. Big hugs all around. That was excellent work there by Wainuiomata to shut that down. And so they're going to have the line out. So here we go. Yet to score a try. Can they get one? Wainui with under 5 minutes to go. Successful line out. They take it out to the backs.
Ooh, Billy Vata sees space. She's taking it.
Oh, great work there by Billy Vata. Saw the opening. Now they stretch it out again. Well, plenty of numbers out to the right-hand side here for Wainuiomata. Oh, nearly breaking through. Counteract comes through from the Villagers, but unsuccessful. Patient build-up. Another advantage being played against the Ponies. Here they go, Wainui, but we'll come back for the penalty. Not rolling away is the call. They tap and they're going to have a run again, and here they go. Through Buchanan. They're 5 away from the 22 now. Can they get a try? They've fought hard. They've had plenty of opportunities with the ball in hand, particularly in that first half. But can they get past this Ponies defence? Another advantage has been played. The build-up's coming. Now they're getting into the 22. They'll drive through again. Jada Timu saw an opportunity. Now they dart through. Oh, they nearly cut open. Can they go over and score their first try of the game? They're just going to be short of the chalk. Under pressure, Petone. The Ponies putting in players into that breakdown, pushing them back. Surveying the options. But it's been knocked on against Petone by the looks of it. And so it's going to be a scrum. Under 3 minutes to go, 67-0. And the Petone faithful will be happy with their Ponies. So the front rows come together. Good pressure applied, off the back they go. Oh, couldn't hang on, it juggled into touch. And so it's going to be a scrum option to Petone. Just under 2 minutes to go.
Unlucky for that Wainui winger, but then we'll get to see a good counteract from Petone.
Well, deep into their 22. Bit of pressure to be applied on them. One of the good things of club rugby, all the songs and the cheers. Here we go. Pony scrum. Out to Sua Smith. Centre field. There's Falaneko again. Can she put on some magic? She tries it again. But the Wainui had managed to disrupt it again. But we'll come back for a penalty against Petone. Looks like it's for offside. So decision time for Wainui. Less than a minute to go. Ball in hand with Leota. Stretching it out wide again. Here they go, Billy Va'a. What can she do? Tries to get round Mackie, does extremely well. Good offload into the tackle. They're right down on that short side. Can they keep it in? They do just that. The Ponies be hoping they can keep a clean sheet. 67-0. Can Wainui get a try? Slow coming here for Suzanne Yee. Stretch out again, the kick goes through. Been picked up by the Ponies. It's being knocked on. And that will be full time here at the Petone Recreational Ground. And it's going to be the Ponies through to the final of the Te Passi Memorial Trophy. 67-0 is the final score. And girls, you'll be ecstatic. Another final to play in.
Definitely. Redemption time.
Yeah. Time to prep, time to go over this game and get ready for the final.
Well, it's been a fantastic morning here at the Petone Recreational Ground to kick off what is going to be a great day of community rugby. It is the Petone Ponies that are the victors here, and they will advance through to the final. 67-0 over Wainui. Many thanks to our co-commentators and Dan Hicks. We'll be back later on for the McBain Shield. Our coverage for that will start at 2 o'clock. I'm Brad Hudson. Ciao for now.
Thank you.